Hi Living Crew, Beth here with your yoga. Happy August. Hope you've gotten a little cool. The last few mornings have been so nice. Of course our heat's coming back, but anyway, I digress. As always, remember, have your water and check with your doctor if you are new to any kind of exercise. And if anything that I do doesn't feel good for you, then hop back into child's pose or take a sip of water and then come right back when you're ready. Okay, let's hop on our mat, and today let's start in child's pose. Let's go to extended child's pose. So what that is, put the water down here, is the big toes are going to touch each other. The knees are going to come out past the mat, and then that bottom just sets right down on the heels. From here, we elongate the spine. Take the body right down to the mat as close as I can. And we take those arms and we relax them behind. Feel free to let that forehead rest on the mat. But think about that long spine. Bringing your chest in between the knees. And breathe here. Inhale, exhale. And let these next few minutes be just for you. Let go of all the to-do list, all the things. Just be one. Moving your body, sending gratitude to every limb, every muscle. From here, let's extend those arms out past those ears. And setting those shoulders down. Feel that stretch through the arms. You can elongate the arms even more by wiggling these fingers up to the top of the mat. And take a second just to breathe. Relaxing that chest towards the mat. Pushing that butt down onto the heels as much as it would go. And from here, with your breath, that beautiful exhale, after a big inhale, you take those fingers and just gently walk them to one side. Feeling that stretch through the side body from the armpit, down the side, right to the top of the hip. Come center with that breath, walking the fingers, and then just keep walking them to the other side. Feeling that stretch in that beautiful side body. Coming center. When you're ready, let's drag the fingers on the mat, pull the belly in, and just come to a nice seated position. Tucking those knees underneath to our thunderbolt position. Let's inhale, lift the hands high, and exhale, let them fall. A couple more, inhale, lift, and exhale, take it down. Maybe the hands find each other at the top. Maybe we extend those arms long as possible. Feeling that stretch through the upper back and through the arms. Exhale, release the hands down behind the back. Maybe interlace the fingers if it works for you. If not, that's okay. Pull the shoulders down. Open the chest. Look gently up. And then release the fingers and let those hands come up. Bring those hands together, elongating right through those elbows. And bringing with that breath and exhale coming behind. And you know what? If those fingers don't reach, that's okay. We just pull back. And breathe. Open the chest as much as you can. And release. From here, let those fingers fly right down to the floor. And let's go into tabletop. moving around in that tabletop. Being nice and comfy. Checking the wrist. If you're going to fist it out for a while, go right ahead. Nothing wrong with that. And from tabletop, let's go ahead and lift the leg up high. Maybe it's the right leg. And then if the right leg is lifted, let's lift the left arm. So opposite arm, opposite leg. From here, let's take that raised knee and that raised arm and elbow is going to meet with the knee. Exhale. Extend with that inhale. And exhale. Coming back to tabletop. Move it around a little bit. Let me just take that other side. Maybe it's that left knee. Maybe it's that right hand. Or opposite. What felt good for you today? Where are you starting? Go ahead, elbow to knee. Exhale, arch the back. And extend everything long. Coming right back to tabletop position. Let's slide that bottom back and those knees out ever so slightly for child's pose. Child's pose, let's pop it up to tabletop. Moving around, moving those knees back in. Go ahead and extend the leg out long. Extend the opposite arm out long. Knee and elbow meet in the center as we arch the back. Extend it long. Knee to elbow. Extend it long. And knee to elbow. Extend it long. And bring it back down. Bottom goes right back down to child's pose. Extending the arms. Bring it back up to tabletop. That leg extends, that other leg extends long. Maybe the toe wants to point, maybe the toe is a little jiggle, that's cool. And we take that elbow into the knee. Arch the back, exhale. Elongate, inhale. Exhale, arch. Elongate. One more. Elongate. Come back to tabletop. Nice. From here, we're going to slide that body gently forward. Walk the hands gently forward. Elbows come in towards the body as we come to cobra. Think about squeezing the butt here. Opening up the front body. Shoulders are away from the neck. From here, let's pop her back into child's pose. Take that nice long child's pose back to cobra. Back to child's pose with that breath. And this time as you go to cobra, think about that belly button raising up to the ceiling and then the chest and then the shoulders and then dropping that belly down. And coming back to child. This time, let's drop into that cobra. And from cobra, find your way down to those elbows. Go to that sphinx pose. Wiggle around that sphinx. Pull those shoulders down, opening the chest. Squeeze the butt. Nice. From here, we're going to drive those feet into the mat. And go ahead and lift up. Releasing that body down. Think about that space. Squeeze the butt, open the chest. Shoulders are in one beautiful line. And then squeezing the front body. Lift. And lower it down. Let's take those fingers out wide. Release Fingertips just hitting on the mat. From here, we're going to squeeze the butt, pull the shoulders down, and open as much as you can. King Cobra. Gently, gently release. Release those fingers closer to the body, and let's pop it up to our child's pose. No worries, we'll get back to that King Cobra. From here, come to tabletop. Let's take a knee, maybe it's your right knee, and we're going to put it right in between the thumbs. We're going to bring that bottom or the hips down towards that right heel. Now let's bring the bottom towards the left heel, pushing it back. Let's extend that toe up long, elongate through the spine. Breathe. Maybe the toes will wiggle. Really need to wiggle today. If not, that's cool too. Always looking for progress, not perfection. Alright, one more time. Use those hands to help you. Come forward, walking forward, pushing the head towards that heel. And then let's bring it back. This time as we bring it back, challenge yourself to lift that foot off of the mat. Lengthen through the spine, bring the belly in. And one more time, heel comes down, walking forward, sinking, pulling back, lifting the foot, strengthening, lengthening. Nice, bringing that heel down, tucking that heel back behind so that the knees meet each other, tabletop position. Wiggling around in that tabletop, we take the other foot in between the thumbs. Drop down, hips towards that heel, and then take her back. Nice. Elongate through that spine as much as you can. Bring some length over your lip of the toe, and coming forward, using the hands or just sliding the hands. Now this time as we go back, we try to lift that foot up. You know what? If it doesn't want to go up, that's cool. No worries. Just feel the strength in that beautiful leg of yours. And go ahead, come forward. All the way forward. Take it all the way back. Spine lengthens, maybe that foot lifts. Let's tuck her back. Going back to tabletop position. Let's tuck those toes under. We're going to raise those knees just a little bit off the mat and hold. Breathe right here. Now from here, let's push those hips up to downward dog. And walk that dog. Nice. From here, we're going to take those knees, bend them in towards the chest, and then we're going to walk or hop those toes up towards the hands. Take a second here. The knees are still slightly bent into the chest. Now if you can go for that forward fold and keep the back straight without the knees bent, go for it. I'm here. I'm happy with it. So be happy with wherever you're at. Go ahead and take opposite elbow into opposite hand and move around. Ragdoll. Releasing those elbows. Inhale, lift high and proud. Squeeze the butt, baby back bend. Exhale all the way down to forward fold. Keeping that spine nice and long. And if the spine doesn't want to be long, bring those knees into the chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. A little breath here. And let's just tuck that butt down as the hands come up in the chair. Now, if hands don't want to come up, I never ever do. We come to prayer, pushing the butt back. Ouch, Option, lift one heel. Option, replace. Option, lift the other heel. And replace. Hands go down to the mat, forward fold. Inhale, lift. Forward fold. Pushing that butt back if you haven't already. And let's take that chair. Remember, those hands can be where it feels good for you. Option, both heels lift. Option, they don't. Take it down if it's up. Hands to mat. Forward fold. And then we're going to go ahead and go to that plank position, however you like to go, whether it's a walk or a hop. We elongate those hands onto the mat and go right back. And now in the plank position, if those knees have to be bent down, who cares? Bring that belly in and breathe. From here, we're going to slowly lower. Knees down or knees up, doesn't matter. Elbows come in towards the body. And let's lift. One more, elbows in towards the body. And lift. If your knees are up, knees come down. We go to child's pose. And if that was too easy, get those knees up. Do more reps. If it was too hard, keep those knees down, bring the belly in. Let's go one more time. Come on up. Knees up, knees down, doesn't matter. Elbows come in, we lower halfway. We lift. We lower halfway with the breath. And we lift. Take her back to child's pose. Knees come down if they're up. And breathe. You are awesome. Yes, you are. Never ever deny that. Alright, from here, remember King Cobra? Let's hit it. Fingers come out wide. We touch those tips of the fingers just past the mat. Bring the body forward. Opening up as much as we can. Nice. Hands go flat as we push it back. And one more time. Let's roll ourselves into that King Cobra. Doing as much as possible. And from here, hands go flat. Let's push it back to tabletop. Moving those hands in, wiggling around ever so slightly, whatever feels good for you. Tucking the toes, downward dog. And downward dog, definitely walk your dog if it feels good. If not, that's okay. And let's go to three-legged dog. Maybe it's the right foot that lifts. Option always with three-legged dog is that hip opener. We drive the knee up into the sky. And we take the heel back towards the butt. Alright, from here, let's go wide. So we're going to take our lifted leg, maybe it's the right leg, to the outside of the right hand. We are nice and wide here. From here, the other leg goes to the outside of the same side hand. And we sink down ever so slightly. Chest comes up. Inhale, lift. Bring those feet together with a hop or a step. Exhale, forward fold. Hop it back to plank. Or walk. Let's take that downward dog. Pushing up. Three-legged dog on the other side. That was your right leg, then was your left. Open up, hip option, just an option. Doesn't feel good, don't do it. And take that leg out wide. And the other side. Sinking down, lifting the chest. Inhale, lift the whole body. fold. Take a minute in your forward fold just to breathe. Let's do that one more time. Take her back to downward dog. So you walk her up. Those hips are up. Feel free to move in that downward dog. Maybe taking that right leg, lifting for three-legged dog. Option hip open. You take that right leg to the outside of the right hand. Sink it down. Other side. Long spine. Nice. Inhale, lift. Feet come together. Exhale, forward fold. Downward dog. Stepping her back. Lifting the other leg. Maybe it's the left. Open option. Stepping it wide. Other side. Lengthening the spine. Inhale, lift. Bring the feet together. Exhale. Forward fold. From here, let's go back to that plank position. And knees sink me down, not a big deal. If your knees are up, bring those knees down. From here, you gently lower the body all the way down to the mat. All the way down. Forehead can hit the mat. Tops of the feet go into the mat. Elbows are into the side body. Wriggling those shoulders a little bit. Let's take that right hand, reach back, and grab that right foot. Now if it does not work for you, you're not that bendy, no worries. You're just here. Now whether you're just reaching, or whether you've got that foot, think about lifting that beautiful leg off of the mat. Picking that foot into the hand. Gently, gently release. From here, if you have the foot, think about that foot coming right towards your glute. And release. Let's go on to that other side. Lengthening through that spine, wiggle around, push those shoulders down again. Reaching that other hand back. Maybe it's the left this time, maybe it grabs the foot, maybe it doesn't. If it's got the foot, kick it, lift it. Breathe. And release it down. Maybe that heel goes toward that glute. And gently release. Bringing those hands right under the armpit. Let's challenge ourselves today. Right, I know this is a hard one. Well, okay, it's just hard for me. Maybe it's not hard for you guys. We're gonna tuck the toes. We're gonna come up like a plank. Straight body as much as possible. Let's do with our knees down the first one because that will make me feel better. Elbows in. If you can avoid with the knees, you can bring those knees up. I want you to do it that first time too. And we come straight up. Ready? Inhale. Exhale, lift. Nice. Gently take it in. Elbows come in towards the body. Now let's just challenge ourselves. If those knees were down, like mine were down, we're going to come up straight as a board. Knees as well. Ready? Inhale. Exhale. Lift. Not hard. Not hard. Not easy. But you are worth all that effort. Alright, gently those knees come down. We go back into child's pose. Bring those hips on back. And breathe. You are awesome. Take those hands right behind the body. Forehead can come down and rest on the mat. Maybe those hands reach the toes. Maybe those hands reach the back. Doesn't matter. What feels good for you? Pull the shoulders down. And breathe. Let's take take it to tabletop, releasing those hands in the front, bring it up. And cat and cow. I know we do this every time, but it's so good for our back. So we drop the belly, open the chest. Inhale, exhale, lift the belly, and drop the chest. Go with your breath, cat and cow. Creating space in that spine. Couple more, your breath. And you are set with your reps. Go ahead and come back down to that thunderbolt position, just bringing those heels and butt together. Inhale, lift. Exhale, take it down. And from here, let's go ahead and wiggle ourselves onto the sit bones. Extending the legs, wiggling the toes. And let's extend those heels outside of the mat, if possible. If you're like, that's okay, don't worry about it. Now, if this is good for you, cool. If you can go a little bit longer, go a little bit longer. We're gonna lengthen through the spine. Inhale, lift the hands high. Pick a leg, any leg. Maybe it's your right leg. And we come over. Now, think about that long spine reaching towards the toes. They don't have to reach completely the toes. Inhale, lift. Let's go to the other side. Reaching, keeping that spine longer, hinging at the hips. Inhale, center. Hands come down. Feet come together. And from here, pick a leg. Maybe it's your right leg. But bring that heel into the high thigh. So just bring it in. Kind of pretend you're in the tree pose, only seated. Now hips are nice and square here. Knee is kind of pointed to the corner of the room. We inhale those hands. We're going to exhale, reach for those toes. Maybe you can reach for those toes by pushing the shoulders down and move along through the spine. You can make a little curve here if it feels good in the spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hands down. Let's go ahead and switch. Bring the other leg out. Bring the other heel in. Elongate. Inhale, lift the hands. Bring it forward. This particular one, if you want to arch it, you certainly can. There's two different ways to do this stretch. This pose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hands down. Let's bring both of those feet together. Inhale, lift. Hinging at the hips, seated forward fold. Much as you can. If you need to bring those knees in, bring them in. You know, I always have to bring them in a little bit. Nothing wrong with that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release those hands. Let's take one knee into the chest. Doesn't matter what side, right or left. Give it a beautiful hug. If your right knee is into your chest, that right hand grabs onto the bottom of the foot or the toes. And we lift that left arm. And we extend that right leg. Lengthening through the spine. Now, if your right leg does not want to extend, that's okay. Keep it bent. Still good. You still feel it. That's all that matters. Bringing that knee in, giving her a hug. Long spine, elongate. And let's move on to the next one. We hug. If it's the left foot, grabbing the left toes with the left hand, extending the right hand. Elongate maybe. Maybe it stays bent, that's cool. Think about that spine nice and long. chin parallel to the floor. And breathe your beautiful breath. Bringing that knee in, giving her a last little hug. Sending that gratitude to that whole entire beautiful body of yours. Go ahead and extend those legs. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring it down. Let's go to that easy seat position. We're just crossing those ankles a little bit, wiggling around. One last inhale. Come to heart center. And lighten me. Truly honors to lighten you. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed it. Definitely email us questions, comments, concerns, fitness@livia.com. Namaste.